안녕하세요. Hello, my name is Charlotte Johnston and I would like to apply to the GOE for spring 2020. Now, I have previously taught as a guest English teacher with the GOE from 2017 to 2018. I loved my time in Korea so much. Unfortunately, I received some bad news that family of mine were suffering from Alzheimer's. I made the difficult decision to leave Korea, instead go spend time with family. I've thought about Korea every day since leaving. I cherished my time both in work and after work, and I would like to continue my journey as a TOEFL teacher with the GOE. Working with Korean teachers was astounding. I was so inspired by their attentiveness, their diligence, and their care for students and education. I want to teach in a way that allows my students to have the confidence that I didn't have in school with my second language. I learned so much in my first year teaching English as a foreign language with the GOE. The biggest thing I learned was to always have a backup plan. A whole new lesson or just more activities would allow me to easily go with the flow of class. I also learned to keep students busy all the time. Higher level students were finishing their activities before other students. They would distract students who were still working. So I started having extra little activities to hand out to students if they finished early. Lastly, I learned the importance of humor in the classroom. I found the shy students would open up and speak English more if the activities incorporated tasteful humor. In order to become a better teacher, I will reflect more on my lessons. Why did it go well? Why didn't it go well? What can I do to make it better? I will also seek more feedback from my co-teachers, colleagues, and even the foreign teachers in my town. I will continue to gather teachers' resources. Having more resources means I can keep my students' curiosity, interest, and enthusiasm. If I know more of the Korean language, I'll be a better teacher, and I'd be able to communicate much better with my co-teachers. Learning more Korean will show my students that I can learn their language and they can learn mine. I did a lot of exploring Korea on the weekends. I went to museums, cultural sites, festivals, sports games, and a lot more. I'm an avid film photographer, so I took my cameras along the way. Playing basketball was how I made most of my Korean friends. It was so fun to compete on the court and communicate, even though we did not share a common language. Hiking was one of my favorite things to do on the weekends. I went by myself or with other foreign teacher friends, and sometimes with coworkers. I had the chance to hike Bukhansan, Gayasan, Jirisan, Odaesan, and Mudongsan. One of my personal goals is to hike to the tallest peak in every Korean national park. I loved my time in Korea, and I want to come back. Please consider me for the GOE 2020 spring semester. Thank you very much.